Let's do a minute for your marriage.
Exactly. So we're going to take a minute
Yeah.
to talk about real issues. Like here's a tool that you can use. One of them is called Naked Time.
Woohoo!
It's taking a minute. You could take 1 minute, just 1 minute, to both of you. You're married. Everything, is honorable between you and your spouse.
Yeah.
And if you're both take a time at night, you're both naked, you take 1 minute, each person gets 1 minute to actually talk. Now, here's what's crazy about this. What this does is it creates a place of vulnerability and intimacy. And just so you know, free for you to know, statistically, it's actually healthier for you to sleep all night naked if
Mm-hmm.
you choose to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's actually better for your body,
Okay.
for your sleep, but we want to encourage you just to take 1 minute each,
Okay.
completely naked, and have a honest conversation.
All right. Now, there are a few restrictions as to what you can talk about during this 1 minute. Okay. You cannot talk about the kids. I don't care how bad they were that day. I don't care what they did to you. I don't care how you feel about them. You cannot talk about the kids. You cannot talk about work. Yes, you cannot talk about work. You cannot talk about bills or problems, like daily things that you have to work through. You cannot talk about those things. But what you can talk about, you can talk about how your day was, how you feel or what's going on with you, but it can't be those things, because those things cause arguments, those things cause separation. You want to have a conversation that brings you closer together, so you can be vulnerable in this time. If you had a rough day, you can explain why you had a rough day, or what you need, or what's going on with you. Or if you had a great day, this is a great time to explain what you're excited about, what you're dreaming about. This is a time to have a real conversation. And there's something about having the conversation while you are naked. Usually, okay, I've talked to couples and they do this, and they're thinking, "Oh, absolutely. I can't talk to my spouse and they'll be naked. Like that just cannot happen. Something else is gonna happen, right?" Okay, well, if it does, great.
That's great.
Good for you. All right, but it doesn't
Totally
have
good.
to happen. All right. What you want is the intimacy of it. Usually what happens is the couple ends up hugging each other
Yep.
while they're talking. And that is a beautiful thing.
Now, here's the thing. You might be thinking to yourself, that sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
2 minutes of nakedness, how will that change my marriage? Did you know that the average American couple only talks for 5 minutes a day?
Mm-hmm.
So, in the course of a week, the average American couple only has 35 minutes of conversation.
Yeah.
By you making a decision every day to have naked time for 2 minutes more a day, you would be doubling the amount of conversation that the average couple has.
Can you imagine if you did that every night? Let's say you did it for 5 nights a week. Can you imagine the intimacy your conversations will grow in? Like
And
by
it's just 10 minutes.
literally, that's
That's 10
10 minutes. By the end of the week, you feel like you know more about this person. You feel more connected to this person. You understand what this person struggles with and what they're dreaming about. You understand how they feel about things. You know what? It's even a good time to talk about what you like about what they do in the bed, what you want more of. All right? Like that is a very good time to talk about intimate things, even that far.